Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to bring you a 110 to 7 hardpoint 6v6 on Studio, and I will talk about a topic that some people have asked me to talk about: how to do well in a game. Now, some of you may ask yourselves from time to time, how do I do so consistently well in basically any match I run into and sustain a good KD? Well, I will tell you how I think I play well, but of course, different players have different playing styles. So firstly, to start off with, you have to have a positive attitude and mindset just before a match starts, so that you don't think that you're going to get ripped or absolutely destroyed and spawn trapped in like the first minute of the match. So you got to think that you will win this and that you will call in your high streaks and just dominate the other team, which I guess is a good attitude, because if you start with a positive attitude, you usually end up going strongly. So moving on to the actual playing style I set my sensitivity to 8, which is reasonably good, because if you want to turn someone on, you can, well, I don't mean that, but by turning someone on, you can like just quickly do a 180 or something and just spray them and get the kill. So I used a tactical setup, which I definitely recommend, because I don't really like panic knifing. Well, I don't really use it that much. I prefer getting the gun kill instead of knifing, but drop shotting will save your life if done properly. So drop shotting is basically when you press the button, well, it's different on console, so you press a button which basically lets you prone, so it's the prone button, but you prone completely just when you encounter an enemy or you just suddenly see someone. So it's basically used for short combat gunfight type of thing. So no one really drop shots on a guy that is on the other side of the map, because it would be useful if you can like pull it off, but there's just really no point to it, because you have to have good accuracy in long distances. So yeah. So next you got to pay attention to the radar. So you have to know where people are, like around your surroundings, and by doing this you can probably surprise them by jump shotting or just ripping them easily without giving a chance to shoot at you. Now, if you do it this way and you get like 10 kills in a row, you might be a bit too cocky and think you have like all the momentum in the world in your hands, but if you just rush this part of your playing style, then you can just end up doing a stupid move and just kill yourself, and that will obviously end your streak and be frustrating. So when you know where people are, just take them on slowly, don't just charge on into them, because I've personally done that myself a lot, and I try not to do that anymore. Even though when everything's going my way, there will still be that small thing that can just like ruin your game. So if you're starting off really well, you can just probably see a hard scoper across the map just waiting for you to come across, and that could just ruin the perfect game for you. Lastly, you gotta like be confident that someone will come. Well, you gotta basically pre-fire and be confident. So if you're confident that you know where someone will come into, to say you just run into this area and this person's just about to cut the corner and see you, if you know where they are on the map with like an orbital VSAT, then you can pre-fire them and win the gunfight. Now, pre-firing may like reduce the accuracy of your gun, but it doesn't really matter, because what matters is the gunfight. So what pre-firing does is basically you shoot into like nothing for like the first second, and then once the guy comes across, you basically hit him first before he can even see you. So by doing this, you've already like won the gunfight, unless you just screw up majorly and just epic fail the fight. So this is a really good tactic to use. Just when you have the orbital VSAT up, it's just an advantage to use instead of jump shotting. I would still prefer pre-firing over jump shotting, but it doesn't really matter. So thanks guys for watching. and please comment down on your ways to do well in a game. So I would like to hear from what you think you would do well and how you do well in the match, and leave down your thoughts on my way as well. I want to see if my way is good enough for you guys to learn and try out. So please hit the like button and subscribe if you already haven't, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
Hardpoint identified.
That's a kill! Gun down! Cover! Contact!
Friendly UAV inbound.
EMP!
Care package inbound.
Try!
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
On the move! Smoked!
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Check your
Kill.
timeline. Hardpoint is ours. Friendly UAV inbound.
Try!
Stealth chopper on standby. Good fight. Time to get paid.